Hey there, beautiful friends. I hope you're well. I thought today's practice would be wonderful if we could come into the meditative effect of breath to movement flow, to enter into another realm of calm and peace within ourselves that we are craving right now. Now, this is a yoga work in because the elements of yoga that we all love, the mindful breath, the movement, and the intention setting is what we're going to be practicing. And that's not to say that this work in is not going to be a workout, because guess what? We got strong muscle movements, and I know we're all craving a little bit more of an oomph for all the extra bags of potato chips. Anyway, and I want to just thank you for practicing with me. Today, all you're going to need is your mat and your beautiful self. Come on and meet me on the mat. We're going to stand in Tadasana. Coming to the top of our mats, let's stand tall in Tadasana, feeling the feet stretch down into the earth and lifting the crown of the head high, bringing your hands to Anjali Mudra and giving yourself the gift of presence and attention to nurture yourself here today. Now step your feet the width of your mat. Stretch your arms up and over your head. Breathe in, and then swan dive down with a flat back, soft knees as you fold. Let your tented fingers support you on the earth as you bend one knee and then the other, breathing and letting movement flow where it wants to flow. Bend your knees a lot, pull the belly in, push into the earth to rise up, arms out and overhead, fingers tapping. Bring them down. Inhale, swoop it up. Exhale, swan dive down. Pause here for a moment, take a breath. Move your hips side to side. Just find that lengthening through both sides of your waist. And then bend your knees a lot, pull the belly in, push into the earth to rise up, arms out and overhead, fingers tapping. Bring them down to your heart. Connecting with your Ujjayi breath now, breathe in, arms overhead. And swan dive as you exhale, fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Now bend the knees, step back to plank position, strong body. Step your feet wide, shoulders over wrists, strong core. Leaving your feet where they are, come onto your right hand, stretch the left hand high. Come back to center in your plank and then switch it to the other side. Breathe in. Exhale back to plank. And then shifting now onto your forearms, keeping your seat low, belly pulled away from the mat, quads lifting up, take your forearm plank. Hold here for a few breaths as you feel your body energizing. Walk it back up to full straight arm plank and then shift it back to your first downward facing dog. Now the heels are pressing. They're behind the feet. Inner thighs rolling inward and back. Maybe turn your head side to side. Widen the collarbones. Stretch your hips side to side. And enjoy your down dog. Now walk back into your feet as you walk your hands back to your feet into a forward fold. And then halfway lift, stretch it long. Exhale as you fold once again. Round and bend your knees all the way to standing, hands reaching up and overhead. And then draw your hands down to your heart. We're balancing now, stepping into your right foot. Lift the left knee up as you raise the arms forward and over your head. Stay here or extend your heel forward. Foot is flexed, straight leg. Bend your knee. Bring the left foot down to the left wide side of your mat and take it to the other side. Now lift the right knee, lift the arms high. Stay here or extend the leg. Stretch yourself tall, holding the bandhas. And then exhale. Bring your foot down. Take a deep inhale, swooping the arms out and overhead. Then swan dive down. Exhale as you fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold again. And then walk it out to your beautiful down dog, this time pushing through the hands, the fingertips, lifting up through the wrists and sending the energy through the tailbone as you breathe. Inhale. And exhale. And then take a big step up to the top of your mat. Uttanasana fold. Soft knees, bend them, push into the earth as you rise. Arms swoop overhead, touch the fingers, bring them down to your heart. Now release the hands. Let's continue to build the heat, working the thighs and the seat. Send straight arms forward as you look up. Breathe in. Then bend your knees a lot, chest down on the thighs. As you come to tabletop, flat back, send the arms back. Then keep the body where it is. Stretch the arms forward. Big breath. And then take a forward fold, Uttanasana. Now reverse it. Sink the seat low. Breathe in. Stretch the arms forward. Then back as you exhale. And with a deep inhale, press into the earth. Arms come forward. Upward salute. With an Ujjayi exhale, let the arms float down like they're moving through water out to the side. Let's take it again. Stretch the arms forward, look up, hands overhead. Then exhale, bend the knees, chest to thighs. Arms float back. Triceps are engaged. Inhale, arms forward. And then exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sink the seat, arms stretch forward. Breathe in. Exhale, hands go back. Inhale now, press into the earth as you swoop the arms forward and up. And then exhale, hands to the sides. Last time we reach up as we breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees, tricep, airplane arms. Weight in the heels as you shift the arms forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then bend the knees, place the palms down, come back for a Vinyasa. Your choice, knees up or down as you lower. Engage your core, squeeze your glutes for your back bend. And then press it back to your downward facing dog. Pause for a breath here. Now taking your right foot, step it through into warrior one. Back heel is sealed, 3/4 turn. Root through the back leg as you lift the arms up. Coming back for your chaturanga. Plank position to lower. Exhale. And then inhale to your up dog. Push into your hands. Send your seat to the sky for your downward facing dog. Taking now the left leg, stretch it through. Seal the back heel down. Warrior one. Arms out and up. Pause. Look up. And then exhale. Take the hands to the mat. Step the foot back for your chaturanga. Exhale with a strong core as you lower. Inhale. Stretch the shoulder blades down and away. Then press it back to your downward facing dog. Pause for a breath here. And then step it up into a forward fold at the top of your mat and bow. Bend the knees so much, push into the heels, sweep the arms forward, and then stretch the hands back. Big inhale takes us to upward salute, arms overhead, and then exhale, hands out to the sides and down. Same thing, moving with the breath. Inhale, the arms up and over your head. Exhale to tabletop, arms go back. Inhale, hands come forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stepping into your chaturanga now. Exhale as you lower. Take your back bend, squeeze the glutes, draw the collarbones wide. Push into the hands, send the seat to the sky, downward facing dog. Right foot coming through, warrior one once again. Square the hips, shoulders, and ribs to the front of your mat. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bring the palms to the mat, step it back to plank position, and take your Vinyasa. Inhale, stretch the heart through the arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reaching now forward with your left leg, stretch it into your warrior one. Plant the feet, reach the arms up and overhead, big breath. And then exhale, chaturanga. One plane as you lower, core engaged. Inhale, take the back bend. Exhale, pull the seat to the sky, downward facing dog. Great job. Take a breath here in your down dog. And then come to the top of the mat. Take a forward fold as you bow. Then just like before, bend your knees, chest on the thighs, arms coming forward. And then exhale them back. Push into the earth to stand, arms lifting you, and exhale the hands down. Last time now, we're adding on. Inhale, arms come forward and up. Exhale into tabletop, hands go back. Inhale, reach the arms by the ears, and then exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, breathe in. Exhale, jump it back to Chaturanga. Inhale to your upward dog. And then exhale, firm quads, lifting your seat high to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, warrior one, step the right foot through, reach the arms up. Firm the bandhas, get ready for balancing, stepping into the right leg, kick out the left. And engage the quads as you stretch your right hand up and your left hand down, balancing. Now scissor hugging, coming into warrior three. Left arm extends forward, right hand goes back along with the left leg. Hold tight and firm, squaring and leveling the hips. And then step it back to warrior one, arms reaching up and overhead. Take your vinyasa, exhale as you lower. Inhale, firming up the bandhas, look forward, back bend, and then exhale, downward facing dog. You're doing great. Take it to the other side now. Left leg stepping through, warrior one, here we go. Arms up and overhead, then look forward, preparing to balance. Stepping into the left leg, kick the long right leg straight. Left arm rises, quad is engaged. Balance. And then scissor hug it now as you send the leg back for warrior three. Stretch the right hand forward, the left hand back. Holding in warrior three. And then bend the standing leg and bring it back to warrior one. Arms lifting up and overhead. Take your chaturanga. Exhale, elbows hugging the waist. Inhale, the heart up and buoyant. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause for a breath here. And then step it up to the top of the mat, Uttanasana. Bend the knees, come into your low chair. Triceps engage. Now we're rising just halfway into chair position now. Pause here. Send the tailbone back. Weight is in the heels. And then bring your palms together at your heart. Lifting the right heel. Step back to a low lunge here. Taking a twist. Right elbow on the left knee. Open up through a long spine as your heart stays buoyant. Stay here. Or coming into wild thing if that's part of your practice. Look down, place your hand down, and then send the left leg back as you press into the ball mound of your foot. Raising the hips high and arc into a beautiful wild thing. Great job. Release the pose, optional vinyasa, or we'll meet in downward facing dog. And breathing in your down dog now. We'll take it to the other side. Walk all the way forward to a forward fold. Exhale. Bend your knees a lot. Come into your low chair. Seat is as low as your knees. Bring the hands to the heart in Anjali Mudra, lifting the left leg and stretching it back to your low lunge. Taking a twist now over the right knee. Press the palms together to twist from the waist. Extend through the crown and the heel. One more breath. Enjoy your twist or prepare for wild thing, your choice. Place the left hand down, wild thing, here we come. Stretching back now. You taking the right foot, press through the ball of the foot, push the hips high, and then stretch your heart high as you breathe. Exhale, release the pose. Hands to the mat. Strong core as you lower for your chaturanga. Inhale, taking upward facing dog. And then exhale, pull the low belly in, downward facing dog. Great job. Pause for a breath here. And then walk up to Uttanasana, bow. Bend the knees a lot, find your low chair. Let's hold it there, arms extended up by the ears. Come 2 inches higher, lifting the chest. Another inch higher as you hold through the thighs, and then press to stand, reaching up, arms out and down as you exhale. Engage your bandhas for balancing pose, palm tree. Lift the heels, bring the arms up and over your head. Find your drishti. Now bend the knees as we begin to come all the way down, seat to the heels. Arms come forward for balance. Head stays lifted, heart is buoyant, resting in Malasana squat. Bring the palms together at the heart and breathe. And now engage the bandhas. Firm up the quads as you stretch the arms forward. We're rising. Keep the heels high as you lift your crown and your hands up where you want to go. Tippy toes in palm tree. And then finding tippy toe chair now. Bend the knees a lot. Send the tailbone back. Send the arms to airplane arms. Triceps engaged. Hold it. And then exhale the heels down. Swoop the arms forward and up. Take a deep breath. And then swan dive, forward fold. Flat back lifts us up. And then stepping back with your left foot. Keep the heel up, coming into high crescent lunge. Arms are lifting overhead. Preparing for crescent lunge kick. Step into your right leg, kick the left leg out, and then step it back to your lunge. 3 more. As you exhale, kick it, and then inhale back to your lunge. Exhale brings a kick. Inhale takes the lunge. 1 more time as you kick it. 1 more time as you lunge. Now come forward into your kick and pause. And then step it back and open up to a big warrior 2. Bending the right knee. Arms are outstretched wide. Get your seat low as you root through the pelvis and rise through the heart. And then exhale into extended side angle, spiraling the left shoulder back, opening up on both sides of the waist. If you want more, extend your hand down to the earth and stretch the palms far apart. Then press into the front leg, reverse triangle. Inhale, and then exhale back to extended. Moving with breath, inhale to reverse triangle, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee, extended side angle. Keep flowing, you've got 1 more. Inhale, reverse it. And exhale, bend it. Stay here in your extended side angle. Pivot around, facing the mat. Place your left hand down, right arm flies. Take a twist in a big, juicy, low lunge. Back knee can rest. Stay there in your twist or reach back, grab your foot for quad stretch. Sinking the seat lower, keeping the heart buoyant, maybe looking back at your foot. Release the pose. Step back in to a lunge and then rock forward into the splits. Head is low. Toes are high. Keep your bandhas engaged as you Shiva squat, knee to knee. Inhale, extend to your splits. Exhale to Shiva. Inhale to splits. Exhale, bend the knees, come down. Last time we stay in our splits. Maybe try balancing by releasing one hand, maybe another. And then exhale, bring the foot all the way to meet the right and bow. Bending the knees a lot, find your chair once again. And then inhale an inch. And then inhale another, pressing all the way to the sky. Exhale, arms down to your sides. We've got it on the other side now. Sweep the arms forward and then exhale, step back with your right leg into your high crescent lunge. Torso, arms are lifted. Prepare for your kick. Use your arms to come forward. Kick it. Inhale, back to your lunge. Exhale, kick it. Inhale, lunge it. We kick it. Last time we lunge it. We kick it and hold it. And then step it back to a big warrior 2. Opening up to the side of your mat. Hands and arms extended wide. Look out over your fingertips. Find your power here. And then on an exhale, Come into extended side angle. Elbow finds the knee, lifting the right hand high. Sink the seat. Pause for a breath. Keeping the body open, let the bottom hand reach down. Fingers graze the earth. Inhale, push into your front leg. Reverse triangle, stretch through the side waist. Exhale back to extended. Push it to inhale, use your quad and your hip. And then exhale, extended side angle. Last time we push it, big push through the foot. And then exhale back to extended side angle. Hold here, feeling the strength of your outer and inner thigh. And then let your right hand come down, open up, squaring your body into your twist. Spiraling the left hand high, squeeze at the belly, and draw a deep breath. And then exhale, let the back knee rest. Stay in your twist here, or take your quad stretch. Hand to foot. Draw the foot closer in as you sink the hips forward. Inhale. And exhale. Look down at your hands. Lift the back knee up and rock into standing splits. Stretch the toes higher as you let the crown sink lower. And then Shiva squat. Get the seat low, bend the knees, tap them. And then inhale back to a long splits. 2 more times as you squat, you're exhaling. As you inhale, stretch the toes high. 1 more squat. 1 more splits. Bend your standing leg. Step it all the way back into a beautiful downward facing dog. Big inhale. And big, easy exhale. Open your mouth and let that go. Drawing in through the low belly, lifting the tailbone high, and then tippy toe, wave into plank position. Hold it. And then exhale all the way, belly, chest, chin to the mat. Tops of feet touching down. Now pushing through the thighs and the pelvis, finding Sphinx. Stretching the elbows under the shoulders, contract the glutes, firm the belly. Lifting the heart through the arms. Breathe. Shoulder blades drawing down and away from your ears. And then exhale. Let the chin rest down. Bend the knees. Reach back with your hands for Dhanurasana, bow pose. Holding on to the ankles or tops of feet. Engage the bandhas. Lift the chest. Lift the knees. And use your hands and your feet to draw upward like a bow. Stay here for another breath. And then exhale, release the pose. Shift it back into a big, beautiful, happy baby. Lengthening through the spine. Take a deep breath. And just melt in your happy baby. Take a break. Now rise up and take a seated position in the center of your mat. Let's take Ardha Matsyendrasana. So take the left leg, cross it over the right. Seal the foot to the mat. Seal the sit bones. Lift the crown high. Hold on to your knee with your right arm. And then spiral the crown higher. Deep inhale. Exhale as you twist. The left hand now is reaching behind you to allow you to twist a little more. Feel the opening of your hip. Let's find Gomukhasana. So let your feet be equidistant from each other as much as possible as you lay your knees, stacking them on top of the other. Pull your hip bones forward, then raise your arms. And let's take a lateral bend to the left, lifting up the right arm high. And then switch it to the other side. Right arm flies, left hand down. Back to center, coming into a forward fold. As you tent the fingers, walk forward, feeling the hips evenly pressing down. And then just melt in your Gomukhasana, letting go of any tension there as you breathe. Softening through the neck, the shoulders, and the face. And then rising up from Gomukhasana, let's switch it, crossing now the right knee up and over for Ardha Matsyendrasana on the other side. Let the foot be sealed to the mat, holding onto the knee with your left arm and spiraling out to the right. Pull the belly in, lift the heart high, and just breathe. And then uncoil for Gomukhasana. Get the feet equidistant from the body, then cross the knees, pressing them in together. Engage the bandhas as you take now your arms up and lateral bend to the right and then to the left. And then both hands walk down in front of you with a flat back at first. Come forward, keeping the sit bones sealed, and then bow. Feeling that through the hip on both sides. And begin to release the pose now as you rise slowly and carefully and stretch the legs long in front of you for Dandasana. Feel your body now sitting upright and tall as you begin to scoop your spine. And with the heaviness of your legs, let your upper body float back to the mat. Stretch the arms up and over your head. And then take a big exhale as you draw the knees into the chest, Uppanasana, circle in one direction and then the other. Just finding the rhythm of your breath now. Let the arms stretch out to a T, place your toes on the mat, and then come into spinal twist. Letting the knees float to the right and feeling the whole side of your left waist now expansive. Breathe here. And then bring it back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. Bring your upper body to meet them. And then exhale, let your body rest down. Arms go to a T, feet planted on the mat. Let the knees now go to the left. Big breath in. And big breath out. Relax and release everything. Use your core. Bring your knees back to center. Hug them into your body. And then extend the long legs up and over your hips as you rock forward. Hands go down behind you. Come onto your left hip. Draw the knees in and then extend them out. Working the right obliques. Use your core. Strengthening, lengthening ab work on that side. And then shift it over to the other hip as you draw the knees in at an angle. Bending and stretching them straight. Using your abdominal muscles. Strengthening and pumping. Take two more. And then let the feet rest down on the mat as you come into boat pose, lifting the feet up to the sky. Engage the quads, core, lifting the arms up and overhead. And then exhale, let everything come down to the mat. Big stretch. And then release into your Shavasana. And find the rhythm of your body and breath. And rest your eyes as you soften your sense of sight. Rest your ears, softening your hearing. Relax the jaw, letting the throat rest. And feel the energy of peace now coming over your body as you surrender to this harmony that is the essence of your true self. And now slowly bring your awareness back to your body, gently moving your hands and your feet. Allow your head to move side to side. And then bend your knees and gently roll onto your side to rest before coming back up to a seated position. And sitting tall in Sukhasana pose, bring your palms together. It is the light in me that sees and honors the light in you. Be well, be happy. Namaste.